Hey everybody, it's Mark D here, and
Josh is dead. He literally died. He's gone now. He'll never return.
j-
Can never be again. Never forget Josh. Also, another episode where the day is late because it was like 11 our time, 12 their time when the episode finally uploaded, so we have to do it late again. And it's just I just snapped and killed Josh. He's gone. The bit's gone.
at the very least, this again, it's moving
I
forward.
have memories of Josh.
Yeah, just moving forward. This was another enjoyable episode, but honestly, I'm just kind of waiting for the werewolves to show up.
Yeah. It's definitely slowing the pace, but stuff is still happening, so it's not like, God, why is nothing happening? Kind of slow pace.
Also, we get to see a bit more of my favorite character's backstory, which we still
Yeah,
don't
we
have.
got the Finny flashback where we find out that Finny was German the whole time. My God, what a twist!
Yeah.
Siglet. I love that Siglin sees the big glowing magic eye on Ciel and is like, I wasn't gonna bring anything up in front of Wolfram, but like, that's magic bullshit. And I'm a fucking witch. You can hide magic bullshit from me? And Sebastian was like, I could not have foreseen this.
I mean, you could very easily make an excuse, like, well, okay, I can't really imagine you could do a costume like that. Just
Yeah.
coloring the eyes.
Well, I guess the thing is, like, yeah, what can you do? But she seems to think that he might have also been branded by the cult, and not that he's an actual demon, and she's too nice to keep broaching the subject. So
Yeah.
But this kind of adds to the possibility that the supernatural stuff is completely legit, despite CL's claims that only demons are real and reapers, only demons and reapers.
But honestly, it's been a good episode. I'm looking forward to seeing how we start. How long was this arc in the manga?
1 second, I'll pull it up.
Sure.
Emerald Witch arc. It is 4 volumes.
Okay, that's quite a long time.
Which actually makes it only as long as a school arc. Although chapter-wise, that's about 20 chapters. Yeah, they're both about 20 chapters. Yeah, we got some more hot close-ups of Bard. It's pretty nice, pretty great. I'm happy this series finally has Cheekbone Bard. Because early in the manga, where he didn't get as much screen time, like, he was still hot, but like they gave him like a much more chiseled face later on, where he's got like noticeable cheekbones and is definitely drawn with more detail.
Yeah.
We got Bald Finny. It was just horrifying. He looks like have you seen the Sans Kameda? 1 second.
I don't think so.
Sans Kameda. There is it. Oh fuck! There he was. Well, there's the bald Kameda. There he is. Yeah, this. He looks like Sans Kameda. Is he not beautiful, Mark?
Have you sent it? Or am I?
Oh, I opened in the image. We're screen sharing. Oh, right, we're not screen sharing anymore. Right, yeah. Fuck. Didn't turn it up. 1 second. There we go. There's Sans Kameda.
Okay.
Isn't he beautiful? Just like Finny.
He doesn't look that bad, honestly. We also got a view of. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Finny without the without like his hair clips.
Yeah, he's bald. What's he gonna clip the hair? He's gonna clip their hair.
Oh my god. But yeah. Really enjoy what I'm seeing so far.
I love that. Yeah, when they do Sieglinde speaking in English, she drops to like only having like a hint of German accent. So yes, they did it. Like literally, people's accents to know what language they're speaking. Beautiful, perfect. Ted Woolsey would be so happy. I think he's still alive because I don't think Ted Woolsey is that old, but Ted Woolsey would be happy. Yeah. Did you like the writing in the English version of Chrono Trigger?
Sure.
Because if so, he was the guy who most famous for translating that and Final Fantasy 3. The one in English called Final Fantasy 3.
Final Fantasy 6.
Yes. He is the reason why you ever hear that like Kefka's a way less funny and interesting character in the Japanese version.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. No, he's a lot of his what we consider a lot of his funniest lines and tics are in part because of Woolsey. Like he's still like a silly clown villain who gains godlike powers, but
for brief like reprieve, who is your favorite Final Fantasy character?
just everyone in general or like a specific category?
Anyone.
Actually, also fun fact, Ted Woolsey's all slight alterations to like his dialogue and personality were actually translated back into the Japanese version and later versions. But Kefka actually act like he does in the English version. Yeah. But yeah, in general, I mean, how I'm trying not to pick the bro of bros, but like part of me always just wants to pick the bro of bros, which is of course Waka, best bro, actually really fun mechanics, incredibly good character. Gets one of the best weapons before the most obnoxious fights. I always love anyone that has the slot machine gimmick. Yeah, Hawk is great. Also, he's a total bro. A bit racist at first, but like his arc is getting over that. And I think that's actually like a kind of interesting like writing choice, because normally the most bigoted party member is typically the most like abrasive and unlikable member. But Waka is an incredibly nice, welcoming, friendly guy that, thanks to a tragedy in his past, has some hatred against the race his brother died in a war with. And it kind of shows that like even some people who can be very nice and friendly and like someone who could you really feel like could not hold hate in their heart can still have prejudices. Like there was a good version of this, a good character like this in Disco Elysium, where there's this really nice cryptozoologist lady, and she's incredibly friendly. But then she gives you like a pen, and the pen has racial caricatures. And the way she talks about it, it's clear that she's not like hatefully racist, but she has a lot of like things that she doesn't understand are racist that she says without realizing it. But racism doesn't exist in the Black Butler universe because, as its name is Black Butler, there are no black people at all in it.
Jeez. We
will actually get a black character really, really late. He is incredibly minor. Also, we do have Indian characters. But no, the British called everyone who were as swarthy as a German or swarthier black. No joke. Old school racists used to consider Germans not white enough, and then it was the Irish, Italians, really anyone from the Mediterranean, and Spaniards and that, Portuguese. Yeah. We should actually talk about stuff pertaining to the episode.
And there really is, again, it's a very simple kind of start. We get to see more of Finny. We get a nice, very clear like brother like relationship between him and CL. And honestly, it's pretty good. I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah. Again, it's fine if the pace slows down if it's building to something.
Yes.
Also, Seaglin continues to be fucking adorable.
What?
Seaglin continues to be fucking adorable.
Yes. She is adorable.
Is that everything?
That's pretty much everything.
Then you forget the most important thing, because we didn't talk about the most important thing.
What is it?
That Ciel sometimes talks in third person.
Very obvious.
They'll know like Sebastian. Sebastian Meany.
But yeah. I am really excited to see what comes next. I want to see some damn werewolves, for God's sake.
Yeah, they're. It's like in a monster in like one of those monster slashers where like the opening scene you get to see the monster from like the shadows tear a guy apart, and the rest of the movie is just like, come on, man, where's the big hulking crab monster? I want to see the big hulking crab monster tear a guy apart. The worst ones are the ones where you basically never get a good shot at them. Although I think some can do it kind of well. Like in Alien, there's very few moments where you get to see the alien in good light. Same with Jaws, but like you get to see enough of it that it really works, and it kind of hides the problems with the fact that the shark was kind of jank as hell. I think the xenomorph suit was really good, but like a lot went into it, so like it makes sense that, and they're always worried that like maybe people might notice it's a suit. But yeah, I want to see him fight a werewolf.
I want to see him fight a werewolf, and I want to see him cry.
He's so
Again.
fluffy. If he fought a werecat, he would absolutely fuck that werecat.
I mean, I can't say that's not true.
He's gonna go Zombie Island on it.
Nice.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna end on the fucking Zombie Island retcon, because like fuck the Zombie Island retcon, which is in more recent movies. They acknowledge Zombie Island as, because I always assumed originally that like the Scooby-Doo movies, basically all of them take place before Zombie Island.
Yeah.
Zombie Island feels like the only ones that take place after it are the ones with direct supernatural stuff. And a lot of the less supernatural ones take place before, or even then maybe some of them, like only the ones where supernatural doesn't happen could take place before, because that's kind of meant to be they broke up, came back together, and found the supernatural is real. But then they retconned it to they still don't believe the supernatural's real, so that Velma can be a skeptic. And it's the first one in the continuity, and they have the Return to Zombie Island. And it's like, what is this? There are plot holes in my Scooby-Doo lore.
Oh, that's what it is.
Okay, I think that's
Okay.
that's about it.
Thank you all for listening, and we will see you hopefully next Sunday.
Velma's hot.
Sure. Good night, everybody.